fun begins.
How's it going?
Hello.
Well, hello there. What's up, everyone? Hybrid Toy Reviews here, and today we are going to the Ashtabula Town Square, which is my very local dead mall. But in here is Buy Sell Trade Ashtabula, a store that I very much like, and we will be kicking off the weekend toy hunt here. I am looking for a new cable for my GameCube for the streaming series, upcoming very soon. And first game we're going to play is Rogue Squadron 2 on the GameCube. Very excited for that. So they have figures and gaming stuff. From there, I don't know what we're looking for this weekend. Kind of caught up on Black Series. Micro Galaxy chases are always out there. I think we're just going to hit a couple of shots and see what we find. But for now, here's our first stop. The Funko selection is always really cool. I don't think they do a lot of new ones anymore, but if you're ever just looking for one for an autograph at a con or something, I always try to remember to look here first, and then the collectible corner. They take all sorts of stuff on trade, so you'll get some really cool older stuff, like those older Spider-Man villain figures there. Ooh, very good choices there. We got Dash Rendar, we got the Temple Guard, all sorts of good stuff there. I need another Temple Guard, but I might wait another week. I think we're going to grab a Sand Trooper while we're here, too. But yeah, they get new Black Series, like, right from a distributor, which is really cool. All sorts of wrestling. Then they take stuff like pre-owned stuff, so like, you know, you need a Sabine from the Ahsoka series, figures for Sword Trooper, all sorts of cool stuff here. Their GameCube selection is a little bit limited right now, which sucks because I would like to have picked up some Star Wars games to use on the live streams, but that's okay. We'll order what we need. They have all sorts of old games, though. I mean, if you're an Xbox guy, like anything Xbox, they got. So I got my Sand Trooper and the cable for the GameCube game, or the GameCube console, and they were able to hook me up with a GameCube game case, and they printed me out a Rogue Squadron 2 insert for it because my childhood case is long gone. So that's really, really cool to have again. Really love that. Awesome art. Now we're here at the Target in Menards. Buy Sell Trade had some good pickups. Let's see what we can find here. So taking a look at what they got, they have some G.I. Joe multi-packs, and then they have some retro card Cobra Commanders. There's some Iron Man Mark IIIs, and then the Spider-Man caps are always here. And they've got the retro carded Uncanny Spider-Man in 2099, which are cool to see. Waiting for the Star Wars aisle to clear out. There's a bunch of people just hanging out over there, but they have a whole ton of Minecraft figures, but they're all that Redstone wave, which I've kind of grabbed what I want out of so far. So, I don't know. Ooh, Ender Dragon. That's cool. Does it scale with the action figures? It's kind of cool. It shoots discs. That's neat. So for Micro Galaxy, they just have the Anakin set and the Retro AT-AT, which are cool to see. Black Series, we have a Krennic and a Basel, and they have that full wave here of the new TVCs. Shadow Lord Maul, Padme, they got a Shaak Ti, Padme, another Shaak Ti, and the Stranger at the back. I've heard people just talk about it. For this scale, it's actually a really nice looking Padme. Same with Shaak Ti. I'm not a big TVC guy by any stretch. I actually have a video coming out soon about messing with a TVC figure. That's kind of cool. And Maul looks pretty good. Although I suspect in the show he's going to have a new lightsaber, because I think that one's lost. So I don't know how well this figure is going to age, being just a repack of the Clone Wars one. So We'll have to see how the merchandise works out on that one. And then there's some more of those cool flick out electronic lightsabers that are just really cool they've evolved up to. Nice to see. Now we are at the Walmart in Menor. I frequent this one somewhat, but there have been some good finds here in the past, so who knows. So here they have that Armada Obi-Wan Interceptor, and there's a Tri-Fighter and a bunch of Shin Hattys. Interestingly, there's a Dagon and a Vernestra here, no one else from that wave. And then there's a bunch of Marins, and there's screaming kids all over the place. This is my personal hell tonight, so we might scoot along quick. They have an unarmored Cobb Vanth, and then literally like pegs of armored commandos. It's absolutely insane. Oh wait, no, there's a couple of normal figures in the mix. But yeah, that's an assortment, all right. Ooh, we got some finds over here on the collector center display. There's a Boba Fett hanging out here, which is really cool. And then down here is a Jango and a Ventress. They have all sorts of TVC action going on. Gideon. What wave was he from? Oh, they don't show other figures on the back anymore. They used to. Man, more toy companies need to do that again. There's Darth Nihiluses. I mean, this guy's old. It's really cool to see Walmart getting him again out of nowhere. Working around over here, they've got some of those old Amazon 2-packs. There's some Punishers hanging out up top. We've got G.I. Joe over here. They are stacked with the police emergency service unit piled up there. There's more Punishers. Wow, there's literally like 4 pegs worth of Punishers between these and what's up over there. Daredevil looking good. If y'all even passively liked Born Again, like these are 2 very good figures. I recommend them highly. But yeah, really cool stuff on the collector's display. Here we are at the Menor Mire, so let's see what we can turn up here. I really hope there's no Screaming Kid here. That'd be 3 stores for 3. And don't they know that 3 shrieks summons a warden? Alright, what do we have going on here? Ooh, we have another TIE Avenger. We got 2 Magna Guards, a Kylo Fighter, a Luke X-Wing, and a Shin Fighter. So, those are all the commons from the new wave, but really cool to see. Chewbacca, Krennic, Boswell. I feel like those have been the standard assortment at this store for a little while, which sucks. Hopefully they figure something new out there. But it is really cool seeing the Micro Galaxies again. The TIE Avenger is really, really cool. But I'm not really that into Andor. I've also been thinking, man, no one turns up for my Micro Galaxy videos. Like, do I even keep doing those? Like, fire off in the comments below. Do you actually like the Micro Galaxy stuff? I'm gonna keep collecting it personally, no matter what. But I just don't think anyone's really messing with those videos. You know, I am tired of just looking at this. I think it is time I just get the Zombie 2-pack. Upon texting some friends about what was here, my friend Mark from Buy Sell Trade Ashtabula, shout out again, love that store, wants the Avenger and the Luke X-Wing, so I'm going to grab these both for him. Here we are at the Eastlake Walmart. Not really sure what we'll find, but it's not one that I hunt super often, so let's go check it out. Alrighty. Ooh, we have a bunch of Kylo silencers, a V-19, and a V-Wing fighter, so nothing too great here. I always forget, you know, because I don't come here super often. This one has like a whole peg of Rebel soldiers, and they're always here, so either no one's buying them or maybe they're so old they're out of system. That'd be funny either way. But anyone need some Hoth Rebel soldiers? That's where you gotta go. You've got a Hera, some plastic-free Andor, Season 2 Grief, Marin, Night Trooper, Marin, 4 SM-33s. Yeah, it's a little bit of a nothing burger, this stop. Like I said, I don't come here super often, maybe every couple of months, but yeah, honestly doesn't need to be very high up in my personal rotation, I suppose. So y'all know I like my Minecraft figures. This location has a couple jungle cartographers and pandas, which is just kind of cool, you know, but then I also see they have a stonemason from 15 years, would have been like 2014 or 2024, I mean, or 2023. So this is like kind of an old one. He's from that wave of the Blaze, and I feel like I found that either here or somewhere out this way, not too far back. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna grab this guy. I like the villager vibes, and maybe even that too. I still see that jungle pack somewhat often, so I'm just going to grab this older stone mason for now. Here we are down at the Richmond Heights Mire, and we've hit this one up before. We're just kind of looking for micros at this point. This is the one that, as of last visit, still had Anakin, which is really cool, so who knows what we'll find. Alrighty, let's see what we're working with. We got an Ezra and some Narins, so the Anakin's finally gone. We got a V19, we got some Kylo fighters, 3 Kylo fighters, a Shin Hati, another Shin Hati. This one really doesn't feel like it was worth the trip, but you always gotta look. Alright, I'm back at the table, and it is a mess, so just ignore everything I got going on, but still got some stuff from other reviews. So, recap, I did grab the Zambi pack. I got that HDMI, or the HDMI adapter I needed for my GameCube. I did grab another Sand Trooper, both from Buy Sell Trade. I found the Stone Mason, and then Buy Sell Trade hooked me up with a new case for Rogue Squadron 2, which is awesome. Mega appreciate that. And while the haul might seem slightly light, I did get several things in the mail. Yeah, I don't normally do the mail call on the weekend toy hunt, but just to show off, I did get the SH Figuarts new Imperial Stormtrooper. I guess it came out last year now, but I decided I wanted to take a look, so here it is, and it is looking nice. And then I got the Collegiate Legends Ohio Buckeyes player. So I'm not super duper into like football or anything. Like I'm a very casual college follower, but I keep seeing ads on Instagram for those, and I just wanted to take a look at one, and so it's here, and we're gonna take a look at it. So expect reviews on that and the Figuarts over the next little bit. Rogue Leader, I intend to start doing weekly live streams until I play that through, starting on Tuesday. My copy is a little scratched up. It is a childhood copy, and I meant to bring it to Buy Sell Trade, and I totally blanked, but they still hooked me up with the case. But Buy Sell Trade offers a service where they can rebuff a disc for you. My copy plays like a third of the time when I put it in, so I think they can just get some of those scratches out and save it for me. But anyway, sorry it was a little bit of a shorter toy hunt. Just already had some stuff, working on a little bit of a smaller budget this week. This was Bill week, and ultimately there's not a ton to find. I have Jango, Boba, and Ventress, so it's like there's no Black Series out right now, so it'll be a little bit more exciting in a few weeks when the Quinlan wave starts showing up. With that said, thanks for hanging out. I will see you next week on Hybrids Weekend Toy Hunt. May the Force be with you, and have a good one. Bye.